Alright, what's going on, folks? This old soldier coming at you again today from a cold, wet, rainy day here in Robeson County, North Carolina. And I mean, it's cold and it's wet. And it's that cold and wet that gets down into your bones, makes you miserable, like nobody's business. But it is what it is. Other than that, I hope everybody's doing as well as can be expected. Yesterday, I talked to you about things that I'm hearing. Again, I'm not going to say what I know versus what I've heard. Big difference between the two. I'll just keep that information at a minimum right now, folks, other than to tell you this: be prepared for 30 to 60 days. What I mean by that: food, water, fuel. If you have the capability of going and getting all those things for a 30 to 60 day period of time, I'd recommend you do it. Now, with that being said, could I be completely wrong? Certainly. Could what I'm hearing be a complete farce or fabrication? Maybe, but some of what I'm hearing, it just makes too much sense, if you will. The other thing I'll tell you is this: I've talked to y'all before about this in the past, the gathering with like-minded individuals. If you haven't already established some type of network within your area, you may want to try and get one started. I'm no expert in that area, but I do know enough to say this: be careful about who you invite into your network. Don't always invite somebody in just because you grew up with them, or that you've worked with them for X amount of years at XYZ factory, or that, you know, he's Bubba Ray, Billy Bob's cousin's brother, sister's wife's boyfriend, ex-husband's sister-in-law that you've known since you were a kid. And I'll say that to say this: there are some people that you love in this world, but you cannot tell them anything because they cannot keep a secret to save their life. I'm just calling it the way it is. They mean well sometimes, most of the time, but the reality is sometimes they say things they ought not to, or they talk about things they got no business talking about. Or, in the case of members of my own family, they just like to spread gossip and run amok and see what kind of controversy they can stir up. No, you need people in your network that can provide resources that are beneficial to the commonality of the group, but can also be trusted to keep a secret, and can also be trusted to uphold their part of the network. And that's really all I'm going to say at this point in time on that. The second thing I want to talk to you about is if you haven't seen it, which I'm pretty sure most people who watch this channel have, big tech corporations, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Twitter, their allegiance to the Chinese Communist Party and the Communist Party of America has come out. y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go try to get on Parler. Try to get on another conservative social media app. Try to say something on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram that their censors don't like, and they will take it down. Remember I told you a few videos back, well, several videos back, about the walk away movement formed by Brandon Straka. Facebook has deleted his page, and with it all the testimonials from all the people that walked away from the Communist Party of America because they realized it for the farce that it really was. Okay? They saw it for the farce that it really was and realized that's not America. This is who Big Tech is in bed with, folks. Make no bones about it. If you don't know, I'm driving Mrs. Old Soldier's van. And I just got back home, so told y'all I was having a meeting with a friend. That's what I'm just coming back from. Okay. But folks, if you don't believe it now, I don't know what to tell you. But the fabric of our liberty and freedom are truly at risk. And again, I keep hearing things that are to take place. I'm kind of like the state of Missouri. They're going to have to show me. But either way it goes, prepare to shelter yourself in place for 30 to 60 days. And if nothing comes to fruition or happens, you're ready for the next natural disaster, okay? But a few months ago, I talked about how AOC and several of hers followers and party members wanted to put your name on a list if you supported President Trump or you were a Republican or a conservative, which I have no allegiance to the Republican Party, but I consider myself to be a conservative. Don't think that ain't still on their agenda to do. I guarantee you it is. They're already targeting conservative, like I said, web pages on Facebook and Instagram, other social media platforms. They're eventually going to go after conservative businesses, programs, things of that nature. You know, last night I got into a debate with someone over the coronavirus vaccine that has come out. Now, I'm not telling anybody here not to go get it. If your doctor says you need it and you trust your doctor, it's on you. Go for it. For me, I don't trust it. I don't trust it as far as I can throw a well. But what I will tell you is this heated debate had ended with, well, you can have all your freedom if you want, sir, but when a private business asks to see proof of your vaccination, or they won't let you in. Again, another tracking mechanism, another sign to be obedient to the party that's in power. Now, there's a lot of rumors floating around on that as well. But again, it's very, very, very plausible eventually that people may start asking to see proof that you've had the vaccination. So, these are the things you need to be aware of, you need to watch out for, folks. Until tomorrow, my friends, stay safe, keep your ear to the ground, your head on the swivel, stay armed, stay vigilant. Old soldier out.